Are we live now? We should be. Hello? Is anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? I knew that shit was gonna happen. That's why I was already ready. Alright, let's see here. Well, hello everybody. How's everybody doing this evening? Welcome to the Jester Show. So, ah, eh, I knew I'd get some biters. I knew I'd get some bites. Word up, Tammy, Susie, Hit Gal. Hello, hello, hello. How to see a wild dragon. Hello. Cindy, hello. Daniel, what is up? Good to see all of y'all. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing all right. I'm chilling. Had a good day off today. Tomorrow I have a day off. Hey, Christina. Hey, baby. Um, uh, and tomorrow is Carbon's big day. He gets his fellas snipped tomorrow. So, yeah, he gets to go get his boys cut off. So we got a long day tomorrow. I ain't gonna do shit after that. I think I'll go fishing. I went fishing last week. I caught 10. So fish to date for the year caught this year for me is 25. So I'm up to 25. See, Tammy, Susan. Okay, yep. We got everybody so far. Okay. 10 what? 10 fish. I caught 10 fish. I'm sorry. 12B Georgia. Hello. Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Sharon. Hello. Yes, it's a sad day for the family jewels for Carbon. But you know what? It's going to be good because it will calm him down. Yes, 12 fish. I caught like, I was catching a lot of panfish. Um, and I also was catching bass. I started off catching like a small little brim and then a bass earlier in the when I first got on the lake, and then I was getting a couple bites, wasn't really hitting on my bait, so I was getting ready to get off the lake, and I was going around one part of the lake, and I switched lures up, and then unknown, good evening, morning, hello, um, and as soon as I switched up lures, it was like eight of them back to back, just bam, 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 and I mean it was crazy. I ended up staying back out on the lake for another 45 minutes. When I got home, Christina was like, "Damn, you were out there for like 3 hours, 3.5 hours, somewhere around there." I was like, "I know it was a good day." But today we didn't do it today. But I didn't go fishing today. But I'll probably go fishing tomorrow when we get back from the spade and neuter clinic. So we got a good day planned tomorrow for that. I ain't doing shit again because I'm off tomorrow. And then let's see here tomorrow. And Thursday I'm morning shift. Friday I'm no Thursday I'm the afternoon evening shift. Friday I'm breakfast shift and lunch shift. And then Friday evening for dinner we are going to have homemade chicken salad. Yes, gonna make homemade chicken salad. We didn't get croissants or bread or anything, but because I like to eat my chicken salad with like crackers, like Ritz crackers and freaking Townhouse crackers and fancy crackers. I think we got fancier than saltine here. I think. 70-year-old 8-foot carp. What? Holy crap! Yeah, see, there's some carp in my lake too. There's also some catfish, and there's brim, panfish, your brim, your robins, and then there's bass. There's some good bass. But I got two lakes that I can fish in. But I don't know. I've been fishing in the left lake for so long. I might try to jump over to the right lake and see if I have any luck over again so far. Steve, aloha. How are you? Good to see you. All right, you at work, brother? All right. Oh my gosh, there he is. I knew he would show up, y'all. Hold up, Yorga. Let's see if we can get the freaking. Uh, I'll get the link for you here, buddy, and then we will pop it up there for you. Let's see here. I need to do that, and then I'll put it here. Let's see if I can still kind of remember how to do this shit, man. Okay, there's that. All right, and then if we hit no, wait, we don't do that. No, don't do that. We need to. Yeah, somebody keep on writing so the damn things go up. There we go. All right, cool. Plank. All right, that's Jody. Hello. No, damn it, not that one. This one. All right, now pin that message to the top. Oh yeah, I did it. Hooray. Good. Yeah, it has been a minute, hasn't it, Jody? Yeah, Jody. It has. Yes, it has. But Yorga, anybody else? There you go. Top of the chat is the link that's pinned. And see, anybody wants to come up here? Yeah, they're making me hungry. Oh man, I'm sorry, unknown. But yeah, see, Survival Trucker, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, thank you. But the chicken salad recipe, and a lot of people, when I tell them this recipe at first, they're like, wait a minute, that shit sounds crazy as fuck, man. I don't know if I'd eat that shit. But so yeah, I'm saying, yeah. I hear you. Larry P, hello. Good to see you. But you take your chicken, of course, cook your chicken off, you dice it up, whatever. And you get celery, dice your celery up, get some onion, dice that one up, and put that in there, scoop it together. Now, if you're the type of person, hey, Awakened, how you doing? If you are the type of person that likes pecans or raisins or grapes or whatever in your chicken salad, you can add that. If not, that's fine too. But the sauce that goes to make the chicken salad is you take your mayonnaise, because that's always the base, and then you're going to take a little bit of brown sugar and you're going to put some brown sugar in there. And then you're going to take a little bit of pineapple juice. You're going to put some pineapple juice in there. You're going to mix that together. Then you're going to take some buttermilk ranch. You're going to pour that in there, and then some honey mustard dressing, and then pour that in there and mix all of that up, and then add that to your chicken and your onions and celery and everything like that. You keep on stirring it up and stirring your chicken and that mixture together, and you can add more or less, liking to taste, whatever your preference is. If you like it a lot more wet, or if you like it dry, but that's the recipe. And like I said, some people at first are like honey mustard ranch and pineapple juice with brown sugar. That just don't sound right. But hey, I'm telling you, I said the exact same thing like 20 years ago when it first was introduced to me, and I tried it and I made it, and oh my god, it's the bomb. Yorga, how are you doing?
Greetings from Castle Yorga. I got my Girls Gone Wild t-shirt on. Oh, I just lost my phone. Whoops. Whoopsie.
Yeah, Girls Gone Wild film crew.
That's right. That's right. I don't fart around. How y'all been?
Been good. Been
Keep
good.
seeing things these on. Yeah. Christina said something about making cube steak tomorrow. Man, I love cube steak.
Yeah, she's making cube steak in the crock pot tomorrow.
Ooh, that sounds
yeah. Fun. So with Bidenomics and the economy doing so well right now, you've got to, do stuff like that. And I hope everybody knows I was being sarcastic when I said the economy is doing so well.
It's doing great. I'm telling you, it's doing so good.
Don't you just love it, being able to go to the grocery store, spend
I
like,
was just gonna say, man. I mean, it's starting.
150, close to $200 on groceries, and you're like, holy shit, like, we
And
need,
all I got was ramen, and it's still
yeah, we
$200,
got ramen
man.
noodle and milk, you know.
Still $200.
Yeah.
I couldn't put a down payment on a hot dog.
No doubt, right?
It's going crazy, man. It's going crazy, dude.
It's going crazy, but we're all still kicking. We're all still alive.
We're all still vertical
We're all still vertical. So
for now. Yep.
I know Bidenomics my ass, right? I hear you, Tammy, no doubt. Yeah.
Bidenomics. What's the word I'm looking for? Oxymoron.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
like jumbo shrimp.
It's like jumbo shrimp. Yeah. It's like that. Yeah, Christine said my hair's getting long. I got my daughter to cut it all off on the sides. It's been a few months ago, and then I just neglect my hair, and then the top got all like I'm like Shemp from the Three Stooges, man. But I don't care because it's kind of cool in a way. I don't know.
It's the '90s grunge cut. Like I said, man, that's
Somebody,
like
somebody else said that. I think you said that.
the grunge '90s.
Kurt Cobain, who could
Kurt
actually play a
Cobain,
guitar.
the all back then and from the '90s when that shit started.
I don't know, man. This is called neglect. And we got it cut.
No, you should have seen my backyard a week or two ago. That was how tall it was. That was neglect.
Man, dude, I know you just bought that premium lawnmower, and I just bought a brand new one too, man. But my yard was so out of control. I started hiring a guy to come over here every 2 weeks and do my yard, and I'm like, just salute him, man, and you write him a check, and I just said, screw it, man. So
I need to get my oil changed on my bad boy. I mean, he's still working great. It's still working like a champ. And I've got a weed eater now, an electric one that my dad got for me, and that thing works bomb too. But the only thing is I've ran out of the string. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
String, so
but man, I'm just telling you, Jeremy, when you get to be as decrepit and old as Count Yorga, get out there with a weed eater and a lawnmower and stuff. And I've got 2 acres, man. I know I've said it a million times, but man, no, I'm paying a dude, and he does the trimming and he does everything. And every 2 weeks.
I mean, that's what I do. I use the weed eater to do around the house, and then the fence, the fence perimeter, and then out front along underneath the fence, because it's like that. And then,
man, get some of that Roundup, man. Throw that out there. You won't have to do it anymore.
I don't want to use Roundup, man. I actually like going out there and cutting the grass and doing the yard.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This guy came out
for Angel. What's up? How are you?
For $125 every 2 weeks. He was coming out here and cutting all this, and I mean it's a lot, man. It is. And I told him last time, I said, you just got to raise, man. I'm giving you 150 every 2 weeks, man, because it really is. I mean, it really, he didn't ask for it. He didn't. I'm like, nah, you just got to raise, dude, man. He's sweating his, what off when he comes out here, and it's just like, he's 30 years old. I feel kind of bad, but it's like, man, when I was 30, I was working that hard too. So what the hell?
Yeah, so
I gave him a raise.
My ass when I was 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was in a hot ass kitchen.
Man, you're talking about my hair getting long. Look at this thing you got coming off of here. Ooh, that's a beautiful thing. Looks like a goat.
Yeah, I know. Bah, right?
It used to be like that long.
I know. Remember when it was only like that? Yeah. Now it's like freaking halfway down to my fucking chest and shit. Hey, Forrest.
Hey, Jeremy, it's called neglect.
See? Neglect. Right there.
I'll get around to it one of these days.
I'll get around to it. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Good to see you. But I'm getting it. Raymond, what's up? Yeah, I know it's been a while. But I'm actually glad that it's starting to get to autumn. You
Me
know,
too.
all the nice temperature. It's cool. You know, around here you can start to see the leaves starting to change color. You know what I'm saying? The
Yep.
yellows and the goldens and colors and everything like that. And then also, you can also turn the freaking AC off and open up the windows and cut back on the power bill there, especially when you get a good cross breeze going across. Oh yeah, Yorga, itty bitty misses you, and you know what? She ain't. I mean, she's still itty bitty, but she's a smart itty bitty. That kid is smart as hell, like super smart. We got her ABC mouse, and I mean, she's just smart boy. Oh, Pickles and Fluffy, yeah. Pickles and Fluffy, we seen them yet yesterday. Actually, I walked over to mom's house. Well, we drove to mom's house. Pickles and Fluffy.
Pickles and Fluffy.
More
Good dog.
leftovers. Mm.
Good dog. You only tried to kill me one time. Wait a minute. That was Flint. You tried to kill me in the middle of the night that one time.
Well, that's not my fault. You're the one that put the cooler right there.
I
Next
was
to
the
the
interloper trying to get into the cooler.
and you tried to get a damn beer out, and
No, it wasn't a beer. It was a hard soda.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Danielle.
How's Flint doing? How's he doing?
He's passed out right over there on the couch. Actually, he's doing fine. He's right there sleeping. The other one's over here on the low seat sleeping, passed out. It's all right, big boy.
Still
Yeah,
got the cat?
The what?
Still have the cat?
Yeah, she.
That's good.
She's somewhere in the house around here. But it was funny because the other day she ran out and she ran all the way to the back of the yard and she got underneath one of the fucking sheds, right?
Right.
And earlier in the day, I seen Carbon and Flint, by that part of the shed. Christina was like, "What the hell are they doing over there?" And I'm like, probably Luna's underneath there, probably, because every now and then she'll fucking get a hair up her ass and she'll run across the yard and go up underneath there. So I went up underneath there and I looked, and when I looked under there and I called her name, she turned her head and looked at me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, there she is." So I turned around and went back, Well, she ate that morning, but she never came back in that night. And the whole next day, which was yesterday, Christina didn't see her all day long. She's texting me. She's like, "I haven't seen Luna all day. I can't find her." And she was like, "Me and Itty Bitty, we went out there with a flashlight and looked underneath the shed and we can't find her and we're calling her name and she's not meowing or nothing." So I was like, all right. I said, "I'll look for her when I get home." So I went out there. I took the flashlight. I was looking underneath the shed, looking under the other shed. I looked back under the other shed and I'm like, "Where the fuck is she?" I mean, usually she's right here in this area, So I called her name and I was like, "Luna, Lulu," like that, and the faint little meow I heard. And I fucking opened up the shed door and there she was sitting on the damn freaking desk, just sitting there, just like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "How the hell did you get in the shed?"
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how she got in the shed. There's no holes in the floor of the shed for her to come up that way. I'm like, "How the fuck did you get in here?" But somehow she got in a fucking shed.
Yeah, both of mine were missing last week for like a day. And I looked in my shed and I looked in the garage, couldn't find them. I got to put a GoPro on my cat, man. I need to find out where the hell he's going during the day and doing stuff. He's visiting with other neighbors and stuff, I think, and he's got a collar, has his name and my number on it, And then we have these Mexicans. It's just like Woods. I guess they're Mexican. They're Asians, not Asians. They're Latinos. And through the woods, you can hear that music. And I like it, man. I like the music. Doesn't piss me off at all. But the cats go over there and hang out with the Mexicans too. So, and sometimes they're gone for a long time. Man. But yeah, I've got to do that shed look and garage look, just in case I accidentally closed one in there. But I don't know where the hell they went.
I hear you. No, the cat didn't die, but I was thinking about that because you got to think Luna is like 16, 17 years old.
I think the last time I talked to you, you said she was sick or something. I think.
Well, she was sick, and that was a while. Jeep, what's up?
It's Peggy baby.
That was
Peggy
like
baby.
a while ago, like last year. When but she fucking it was like a week that she was sick, and I was like, she getting ready to cross the Rainbow Bridge, boy, because that cat she getting ready to go. I'm like, she just walking around, she ain't eating, she ain't drinking shit. She's like, I'm like, it's almost time for her to go.
Take it to the
You
bridge.
get ready to. All right, I'll just go ahead and dig a hole out back just in case, And then like the next morning, she's like pops up and then meow 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 meow, just like nothing has ever happened to her all week long, and
Did you
she's playing
did you feel
possum.
did you feel slighted because you already dug the hole?
Yeah.
You're like, what? Look.
What are you doing?
Dug this hole for nothing.
But yeah, so like, so fucking, so like, the whole time at work, I'm thinking, oh shit, Luna probably fucking jumped the fence or whatever, and she just ran off to go, go to the Rainbow Bridge. You know what I'm saying? She's probably, or she probably went off and died. And I'm like, oh man, that kind of sucks. I really don't want to do this. I miss my cat, and I just bought all this cat food. And I was like, and I'm like, we're not getting another cat right away. I know I promised that when Luna dies, we would get another cat, but it's not going to be like, all right, the cat's gone the next day. Let's go get one.
I had one that was 16, and it was cold as hell outside. I mean, it was below freezing, and he kind of went on off. And in fact, I opened the door for my garage. I was working on my garage, and he walked into the door, and he walked into the door, like, and then looked at me and went walking off. And I said, he's going off to die. And I didn't see him all that night. And I went to work the next day, and I came home, and the kid across the street from me, who was hanging around with my son, he was like, hey, I found your cat. And I'm like, really? I was thinking he was a frozen kitty sickle out there somewhere, I said, was he dead? He's like, no, I put him in your garage. He was out there walking around.
Just meow.
They're resilient as hell, man.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, cats are like self-sufficient. You just got to make sure they got food, water, and a clean litter box. If they're inside cat, you know what I mean?
Yeah, mine's indoor. Mine are indoor, outdoor. They do what they do. They've got great lives. They go, like I said, they go visit with my neighbors and stuff, man. I know they do. Yeah, they've got other houses they can go to and get food.
They just go to other houses, yeah.
They probably give them cans of tuna, better stuff than what I give them. So who knows?
Luna doesn't leave freaking, like, well, 9 times out of 10, Luna won't even leave the back porch. Just like I said, it's just every once in a while, she gets a wild hair up her ass and she runs all the way to the fucking shed out there, and then she'll go up underneath the shed because, oh shit, Carbon's chasing me now. And now she's like, fuck, now I'm stuck out here. My dumb ass should have fucking stayed up on the damn, porch instead of getting a wild hair up my ass and running across the yard.
But does she get along with all the other dogs?
Yeah, you can say that.
I mean, they probably look out for her if she was getting attacked by something else.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that would happen. But
yeah.
I mean, she's the type of cat would come up and like she rubs up on you and everything, and then she just sits back and goes whack.
One of them. Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll love up on you for like good, 3 to 5 minutes, and then when she's done, she turns like that. She's whack. What's up, Anti? Yeah, quickly she'll bam.
Where's Christina
at? Putting Itty Bitty down. I don't know if Itty Bitty's, sleeping yet.
Wonder how big she is now.
She's big enough.
Big enough.
Oh yeah.
Big enough for trouble.
She don't stop, dude. Like from when she wakes up, she's 100 miles an hour. It's just
wide open or off.
Oh, and Christina means that the cat sits in the office and sleeps with her and snores all the time. Not itty bitty. But
Uh,
Luna, yeah, Luna sits in the office with her, and yeah, she fucking snores like a son of a bitch. She saws logs. I can tell you that very much.
my cat doesn't even, he purrs, but you can't hear him unless you put your ear all the way up against his rib cage. You can hear him. He's purring like hell down in
You
there. But
can
he does
or
do
feel the vibration of him purring and shit, but he
yeah,
just
yeah,
doesn't
yeah. But
make
he
the
doesn't. You
noise.
can't hear it, and he's never gone. He's never done that
Yeah,
thing cats do. He growls like a dog. If he sees something, he goes. "Arr." It's weird, man. But he was. I told you before. He was brought up with dogs. He does tricks and everything.
blessings, Von Eric. Good to see you. How are you? Yeah, yeah, she's fighting like every, sleep when like she just sit there and try to fight it, and then finally she'll pass out. That kid is a fighter, even when she sleeps. She'll be kicking you and shit, punching. She wakes up in the middle of the night and then she'll row and she'll climb in bed with you, and then she fucking gets in between you, and then she starts punching you left and right, and then you got to pick her up and put her back in her bed, and then she gets back up, goes up and does it again. Magic, what's up? Oh, see here, probably can't hear.
Daniel, it's good to see Daniel in here.
Yeah, Daniel's up in here. Oh yeah.
Daniel's leaving tonight on a plane.
But yeah, I ain't done nothing. Been living life, raising a
Glad you
family.
like that job.
Love it.
Yeah, that's
Love it.
cool.
I love it. Matter of fact, one of the people that's been there for fucking years and years and years, a little old lady, Miss Deborah, she asked me, she was like, Jeremy, she's like, you should be a supervisor here. And I was like, well, I was like, I'm not. I'm just a regular nobody right here. And she was like, yeah, but she's like, you keep everybody in line. You keep morale up. You make sure people are doing your stuff. She was like, if they offered you a position higher up to, supervisor, would you take it? And I was like, yeah, I'd take it in a heartbeat. She was like, that's good to hear. She's like, I'd work for you.
Well, go for it, man. It's gonna be more headache because then you got to fire and hire people, and then you got to deal with the people who call in sick from work. That I was the type of guy I'd rather be in the trenches. Now my son is a supervisor where I used to work, and he could deal with all. He said, I don't care about none of that stuff. I can deal with it all. But me, I just want to come in and check out.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing, with me is I tell people all the time, I'm like, look, man, I don't care if you think I'm an asshole or whatever, or you don't like me, because to be honest with you, I'm not coming to work to like you. I'm not coming to work to be your friend.
Yeah.
I'm coming to work to do my job so I can get paid, so I can take care of my family and, pay my rent and everything, or mortgage, not rent, mortgage,
Yeah.
but, pay my mortgage and everything else. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully it'll be
So
smooth in between those 8 hours. Yeah.
and also, I'm not, coming out to be an asshole or whatever. And if you take that you're that way, I'm sorry, that it hurts your feelings. Oh, fucking well, grow up, get some thicker skin, And if you're mad at me because I told you you're not cooking something correctly, well, maybe I'm doing my job. Mr. Boswell, hello.
Mr. Boswell's here. Evie.
I just see him right there.
All right, cool. I
Oh,
can't
you can't stay, Mr. Boswell. Okay.
I can't see the chat. Oh, Mr. Boswell, you can't leave
Mr.
either. Damn
Boswell
it.
can't stay. Not today. He can't stay today.
He's got to
Tony,
shave. He's got to
what's
shave
up?
his knees and clip his toenails.
Tony, hey man, I played golf. I think it was what, 3 weeks ago, hon? I think it was like 3 weeks ago, give or take. I know, yeah, it was a few weeks ago. I played golf. I only played 9 holes, and I want to say I shot was it 9 over par? It was either like 8 or 9 over par. Which I mean, I was playing 9 holes. I got 2 pars and a birdie, and I actually played pretty well for not playing in over a year. for golf.
Yeah, I couldn't play that good.
It was great, man. I mean, I was fucking, I was, I was, I was doing great. I was playing fucking one of the best games of golf in my fucking life, and Christina was watching me too because she was fucking damn driving the golf cart. You know, that's why she wanted to go. She just wanted to drive the golf cart. I wish I'd been doing that. Hopefully next year around this time, Tony, I'll be doing that because I couldn't grow this year, but next year is going to be a different story. Next year I will try to go back and grow some more for myself. So I can make some more medicine. Yeah, that is a good golf game, especially for me because the freaking course we played, I've been playing it ever since I was, I don't know, 12, 13 years old, give or take. My grandmother used to live there years ago, and I've never ever gotten a birdie on hole number 6. It's a par 5 and it's a dog leg to the left, and it's just a fucking bitch of a course if you never really played it, or a bitch of a hole if you haven't really played it. And fucking, I don't know, I got a birdie on that one. I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, honey, I've never gotten a fucking birdie on this hole ever since I've been playing this fucking course. Oh yeah. She did hit every hole. There was just out. She fucking hit all the holes, yeah. And all the fucking pine tree roots too, because they grow up big up out the fucking ground and shit. Bah! She ran over them motherfuckers. Patrick. What's up, Patrick? What is going on? No, I'm not drinking, Yorga.
I didn't ask you if you were drinking.
Oh, well, it looks like I'm drinking, but no, I'm not.
Oh, all right.
I was smoking. Mayor, what's up?
Right.
Good to see you. Good to see all of y'all, actually, man. I know it's been a while. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing this all the time, but I'll come out here every once in a while and say what's up, because I do.
Well, it's good to see you, my friend. It's good to see you, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I do miss y'all. I really do. I miss seeing y'all.
We miss you, too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mayor.
Hell yeah. And Christina's right. We're going to try to fucking go golfing at least once a month.
Well, you need to take away her freaking golf cart license immediately. Right? Revoked.
You don't need a license to drive a golf cart.
Yeah. Well, still. You put one of them things on the wheel so she can't drive it anywhere.
You mean a boot?
Yeah, boot. Yeah. You have to boot your cart.
I was surprised myself how quickly it sort of called the bell notifications. It's like, yeah, see, there you go. Booyah. She right there.
I can't, and I ain't getting in a golf cart with her. Hell no.
Man, it's not that bad. They have handles right here that you can hold on to and shit.
They have handles that you can hold on to and everything.
They do right here on the ceiling. You sit there and hold on to the handle and shit, and then you grab the armrest right here like that. So when they take the corners, you don't fall out the fucking thing.
Did I ever tell you about this golf carts we used to steal back in the 1970s? They were made by Harley Davidson. Davidson golf carts. 3 wheels, 1 wheel up front, and didn't have a steering wheel. It had this thing, you went like this. and they weren't electric. They had some sort of gas motor in them. But I had a friend that knew where all the keys were, and we'd sneak up there in the middle of the night. It was the scariest thing in the world. Start one of them things up and then go, you know, so it's loud, you know, and everybody can hear you. And then we would take off and go on through the golf course. They were funny, man. Yeah, we dumped one in the lake. One we crashed, and another one we ran out of gas, and then we walked up to the movie theater. 2 guys in the movie theater were telling them about it, and they were like, "Where'd you leave that cart?" They went and got gas and put it in the cart and took it out on the freaking highway.
I
Harley
remember those type of
Harley
'cause it was
Davidson.
like the steering wheel was like a triangle almost,
It was like a kind of a loop of
like a
chrome.
loop pyramid almost,
Yeah,
and it
that you
had
kind of.
one bar that came down, and you just
I mean, if you're just playing golf, it's fine, but we're like trying to do jumps and stuff on it. You know what I
that's when you do stupid shit like
We
try
never
to
did.
jump the bunkers and stuff
Well, the
like
best,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
don't.
The best part is we never got caught.
Well, I haven't told anybody yet. Oh, well, now all y'all know.
I don't care. I don't care. Those things were great, though. They actually had a little bit of horsepower to them. Probably about 50, maybe.
Some old lady did try to race Christina at the fucking red light today. It was funny as shit.
And the old lady won, didn't she?
That shit was hilarious, man. I just looked over because I was in the passenger side. We were going to pick up Itty Bitty from daycare, and I was just sitting there, and we're stopped at the red light, and I look over and went, "Oh shit!" And then the light turns green, and the lady starts going like that. So Christina starts going forward. The lady punches it and starts going like that. So Christina punched it even further. Whoa! Hey, Bear.
That's funny as shit. Christina's a redneck, you know what I mean? That's why I'm not getting a golf cart with her.
Hey, Pumpkin Spice. No, see, Christina rarely, drives or leaves the house because she works at home. You know what I'm saying? So when there's a chance to drive, she will drive. But she hates it after getting in the car after me because her head always is up and to the roof and shit because I have the seat jacked all the way up and pushed all the way forward because I'm so fucking short and
So
little.
she's looking
So
at her
fucking,
sunroof.
she
She's like
gets in there
looking
and
at her
fucking
sunroof,
her knees
man.
are in her chest and everything, and fucking she's like this, so she's got to pump the fucking damn chair down.
I got a question for you, Jeremy, and I don't want you to get mad at me. Okay.
What?
I don't know jack anything about golf. I used to caddy. That's all I ever did. I don't think I've ever played golf except for putt-putt in my life. Now, do they have like different lengths? And this is the part that I don't want you to get mad at me about. What do you even call it? The club. Like for like really big people or for like medium people, for smaller people, do they have
Yeah,
like
you can
different
fucking
lengths?
you can have club. You can get your clubs. It can be cut shorter, or you
Okay,
can
okay, okay.
shorter, longer. Your shafts on there and everything like
I
that.
didn't know if it was just a standard thing
Because
and everybody just had to go with it. Like a baseball bat, that's pretty standard, I think.
Good example is fucking damn. I can't remember his name. What the fuck is his name? He's a professional golfer. I can't remember his name right now. I just had his name on the tip of my tongue, but he's about my size. This is a guy that always wears Puma. Fucking, I can't remember. Ricky Fowler. That's it. Ricky Fowler is about my size. Okay, might be a couple inches taller than me. And then you've got Jim Furyk. Jim Furyk is like 6'5", 6'6".
Right,
And
that's what I'm saying.
I
Because some
mean,
people are,
when
yeah,
when I went to the Wimbledon Championship in Greensboro or whatever, and like I've got autographs from Ricky Fowler and Furyk and fucking a lot of golfers. I got a lot of autographs because you can walk right up to the putting green when they're at the putting green and ask for their autograph, while they're putting around. Well, fucking, I seen Jim Furyk there, and fucking, I walked up to get his autograph, and that motherfucker is tall. He's like 6'6". He's a tall motherfucker, Jim Furyk.
yeah, okay. Well, that was my question. You answered it quite stately.
Yeah, but your shafts are. Yeah, see, Tony, he's 5'8". See, I'm 5 foot. So you can imagine how fucking short my are supposed to be, because I haven't had mine. I never cut mine down. Actually, yeah, Pumpkin. I seen him on Bonnie's channel the other night, a couple nights ago.
Yeah, I've seen Hawk around. He's around somewhere.
Yeah, he's around. He's
Yeah,
definitely around.
good dude.
But yeah, he was on Hawk's panel the other day. Yep. Hawk is always around, trust me. If you whenever you think that Hawk ain't around and ain't watching, he's watching. Because I talked to Hawk like last week or whatever. I texted him because I asked him a question because I had a weird fucking vision dream, and it was weird because after I texted Hawk, that dream, I texted my aunt right behind that, because my aunt is very 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 big devout Christian. You know what I'm saying? And so I wanted to get two people, and it's funny because Hawk answered me right away, and like 5 minutes after Hawk answered me, my aunt answered me. And I mean, it was like quick, seemed like that fast that both of the answers, I got my answer, and they both said the exact same thing. And you got to think, my aunt and Hawk, they've never even met each other, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my aunt's in the mountains here in North Carolina, Hawk's all the way across the fucking United States. They don't know each other or anything, but they said the exact same thing.
It's called serendipity. When something like that happens, they call it serendipity. How I know that? I don't know.
Well, no, I don't reach the cooktop on the step stool. I don't need that, Angel. Mine is normal. I cook like that, but I do have a step stool right next to the stove because Itty Bitty likes to use it to help me cook.
There you go. That itty bitty. I miss that little girl.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Itty Bitty she's a little firecracker now.
I bet.
She's a little firecracker. She'll sit there and you be nice to Emma. You hear me? Oh yeah.
She's in kindergarten now?
No, she's only 3.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
He thought she was in kindergarten.
He told him to get his shit together.
All right. Here, I'm gonna turn my camera off because I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, and Christina's gonna hold the fort down. Yorga.
I didn't agree with that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Where's my brush?
Hold on.
Yeah, my brush. Oh, Yorga, this chair is warm. What'd you do in this chair?
Farted in it.
Why do I got like a bunch of...
He heated it up with pumpkin spice.
What?
Not that.
Your brush is up there on the fucking printer.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What's going on, Yorga?
Nothing, man. I ain't been doing nothing. I ain't been doing a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Nah. Whole lot of nothing going on. Yeah. I keep wanting to take my boat out, and then I get lazy and I don't take it out. And
you better take it out before it gets cold.
I know it's getting to that point of time of year. I need to cover it back up again. So.
Our low tonight is, I think, 54.
Yeah, it's it doesn't say right now, but yeah, our low tonight is going to be like 54, something like that.
Well, yeah, when I took the older one to the bus stop this morning, it was like 55, and I was like, shit, let me turn on this seat warmer, because I was like, shit, it's cold.
My ass is cold. Let me turn on this seat warmer.
Hell yeah. To me, see, I'm a Floridian at heart, so that was cold.
You cut on a seat warmer, you're going, I wonder what the poor people are doing right now.
Yeah, no, it was cold.
They're sitting in a cold seat is what they're doing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the puppy finally loses his testosterone tomorrow.
Oh, really? That'll calm him down.
Oh, I hope so, because he's just I mean, I understand, when they're puppies, they're wild and they're this and they're that, but this dog's out of fucking control.
He's a pit bull, right?
Yeah, he's a blue nose. Blue
Licia,
nose.
Licia, baby. I'm not gonna write in. I'm just gonna say Licia, baby. How you doing? Or Lesia. Lesia? Lesia.
Yeah, he's a blue nose, but yeah, he's just got so much freaking energy that it's crazy.
It won't happen immediately, but it'll calm him down,
Well,
eventually.
yeah, I think it was like I want to say like 2 weeks after he got Flint fixed last year.
Right.
After 2 weeks is when he started like really calming down.
Yeah. Calm me down when they did it to me too.
That's funny.
But it didn't stop me none.
Yeah. Well, it's not supposed to stop you. It's supposed to tame the beast.
I had a dog that medium sized dog. I had him fixed, but he still was trying to get him some every chance he had. It was weird. He still
Hey, Flint.
was active in the community. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, Tony, that's crazy, but I've always bull mastiffs and Great Danes, like they're beautiful dogs. See, Flint, last time Jeremy took him to the vet, I want to say he was 103 pounds.
Dang.
And about a month ago, when we took the puppy to get weighed because of his flea meds, he was 61 pounds. So he's probably close to like 70 right now.
Why did he lose so much weight?
Why did who lose weight?
I thought you said Flint was like 102 pounds, and then he came back and he was like 70.
No, Flint was 103 when we brought the puppy
Oh,
to the vet.
Okay.
Yeah, we brought the puppy about a month ago because they wouldn't give me any more of his flea meds until he got weighed again because, I guess it goes by weight, the flea meds. And when we took him about a month ago, he was 61 pounds.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dog is massive.
Yeah, he's and then like when he stands a certain way, like and he's outside playing with Flint, it's crazy because the muscle in the front of him, like in his chest and his arms, it is just fucking ridiculous. You would think it's a bodybuilder.
I've seen there used to be a place I take my car to get
Yes,
worked
Tony.
on. And they had some sort of pit bull in there that looked like a gargoyle. Man, he was like,
Yeah.
and his name was Chico, but he was like what you said, he looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something. The sweetest dog in the world. I was sitting in there waiting for my car, and a UPS guy came in the door, to deliver a package. Saw that dog, went and threw the package up in there and went running out the door, man. And I was like, no, this dog, I swear, he looked ferocious, but he was like a kitten. As far as his personality was, he was just like a little kitty cat. Chico.
Yeah, Carbon, like if you see him, you'd be like, holy shit, I ain't gonna mess with that dog, but all he wants to do is play and love on you.
Well, see, and what sucks is if I had just a little bit of a bigger house, I got a Instacart delivery last week. I had to order a couple things. And this girl came and she saw the dogs in the window and started talking to me about the dogs. So we got to bullshitting about the dogs or whatever. And she was like, oh, so my Cane Corso is pregnant again. I'm like, oh my God, you have a Cane Corso? Like, they are such beautiful freaking dogs. Like, they're beautiful and they're known, do not start. And they're known for protecting, and she was like, oh, well, I didn't know how much Cane Corsos go for. And she goes, the last litter, I sold them for $200 a piece.
That's
and
cheap.
They're purebred.
Yeah, that's cheap.
So her and I exchanged numbers, and she just texted me the other day a picture of her female, and she's pregnant again. And she was like, because you were so cool, I can give you one for $200. I'm like, honestly, I don't have the room for a third dog.
No, you ain't got the room.
Yeah, I was like, I would love to have a Cane Corso.
Cane Corso, man.
I was like, I would love a Cane Corso. Like, you have no idea, but I just don't have the room for a Cane Corso because her Her female is 120 pounds and her male is 180 pounds.
Good God.
That's a fucking massive dog.
Yeah, and they're purebred, but they're beautiful.
Tony Smith just said, and hi, Tony, by the way. He said, Christina, it's a storming, and this big bastard wants on my lap. He hates the thunder. My cat, I got a really big cat. Now, nobody wants to hear about cats, but it's funny when we hear thunder here because it sounds like there's a war going on. He goes into the bathroom and opens the cabinet in the bathroom and gets in the cabinet and closes the cabinet door, and he hides in there. And I mean, that's really smart. If there's a tornado or something coming, I'm going in there with his ass, man. That's exactly where I'm going. He figured it out.
Well, see, it's crazy. It's funny you said. Well, not funny, but it's crazy you said that because about a month and a half, maybe. We'll go with a month ago because I like a month ago. A month ago, Jeremy was at work and I was home with Emma. No, it would have been over a month ago because Isabella wasn't here. I was home with Emma and I get a text message, from Jeremy's parents because we were getting a bad storm. And they were like, we're getting the fuck out of here. So I wrote them back and I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean you're getting the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
And, his stepdad was like, oh, a tornado is coming right at us. It just hit this in the city, like over from us. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I was going to bring both the dogs with me. And I'm like, I can't handle both these dogs because they both overpower me. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? So I'm sitting here calling Jeremy and I'm like, babe, what do I do? And he was like, I don't know. I'm at work. And he was in the middle of dinner service. He's like, I don't fucking know. Just do whatever you want to do. So then I'm talking to Jeremy's stepdad and I'm like, I don't think I can bring the dogs. He goes, well, call Jeremy and make sure he's okay with them staying, if you can't bring them. So I called him and I'm like, babe, is it all right if I leave the dogs at the house? Because I was like, me and Emma gotta go. Like, what the fuck? And then, like, after I left, I felt like a piece of shit because I was like, fuck, I have the puppy in the cage, and Flint is just fending for himself. So I'm like, shit, if a tornado really hits, Flint's gonna be the only one to run away, and poor Carbon is stuck in the cage.
Fucking damn, man. But yeah, man, she called me like 3 or 4 times in the middle of dinner service going, oh, there's a tornado coming. And I'm like, what? Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Just leave them there.
Hey, Garrett. Hey, Breezy.
Hey, Garrett.
Hey, Breezy. I hope the baby's okay. All good. And
she's probably up right now.
Mm-hmm.
The baby.
But that's crazy, Tony. I'll be damned if a 160-pound dog tries to get in my lap. Shit. The puppy, like I said, might be 70 pounds now, and he tries to jump in my lap, and I'm like, get your big ass off me. I know you want love, but get your big ass off me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you made the right decision. I don't know what to tell you on that one. You're kind of damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. You're hoping like hell a tornado ain't going to hit.
Well, and like, Jeremy's mom made me feel better, because she was like, look, don't think about it. Don't feel bad. She goes, because little do you know, most animals have that instinct. If something happens, they know to run.
Yeah, they know what to do. It's just like I said, my cat gets in that freaking cabinet, man.
Well, see, what I felt, I didn't really feel bad for Flint because I knew, like, God forbid a window broke, he was going to jump out and run. I felt bad for Carbon because he was in the cage, and if a tornado came, that motherfucker, it was going to throw him in the cage.
But see, that's the thing, though, is we have to put Carbon in the cage when we leave the house because if not, he'll, like, chew up the fucking
He eats
toys.
everything.
He'll chew up the fucking couch, or he'll
like
chew
a
up
goat.
the fucking chair, or
he gets in the trash can,
or he'll get on my computer desk and fucking fling shit all over the place.
Yeah,
man.
He's a fucking asshole.
So like when we leave the house, when everybody leaves the house, like he has to go in the kennel.
Well, not just that, Yorga. Here's a thing for you. Get this out of my face.
Here, I need that. That's my.
So here's a good example for you, Yorga. I ordered some like fucking cheap ass like Halloween lights, that are solar lights from Temu. They were like cheap as fuck, but we went right out front. When I tell you right out front, Yorga, we were standing right out front, right outside the front door.
Right.
And the puppy, in that short amount of time, okay, got all over the computer desk with us just standing right out front. So, like, even if we walk to the mailbox, and I told Jeremy, I think it's like a anxiety he has. Because, like, even if Flint runs out back, you know, and barks at the neighbors or barks at whatever, like, the puppy just fucking jumps on the counters and jumps on the computer. The computer. Like, it's like an anxiety.
Yeah, he's out of control.
Oh, that too.
Hey, let me ask you this. Is he somewhat doggy trained as far as pooping and all that stuff there?
Is it a sheriff?
Yeah, it's a sheriff with his fucking lights on, like the big bright lights. But now he put the blue light on, not flashing blue light, but
Is he going next door?
I don't know. Let me see. I didn't see him.
Well, we gotta
stop
go be
next door.
nosy. Sorry, Yorga. What'd you say? Ask me again. I'm sorry. The cops were going by. We get excited.
Cops are going by because you're on a live stream with me.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm just wondering, is he somewhat potty trained, the puppy?
No, he's 100% potty trained. If he can't wake us up in the middle of the night, because he does come to us like crying to go out, and if
That's
Jeremy
good.
and I are in a deep ass fucking sleep, you know, and don't wake up, he shits on the floor, but it's like solid shits, you know.
Yeah, but that's still, he was trying, so yeah.
Well, exactly. So it's kind of our fault. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to blame him, but for the most part, he does wake us up. Like if he has to go, he'll, you know, he comes and wakes us up. What the fuck is this cop doing?
Cool.
I'm sorry. I'm watching it from my camera and
Looks like he's down by bed.
Are they at the neighbor's house?
Different car.
right here.
That's a different car.
I'm watching on the camera.
I know, babe. I seen that fucking car.
Oh wait, his lights are on now. He just lit them up.
That's what I'm saying.
He's by Becca's.
That's
and
what I
lit 'em
said.
up.
I just said he was by Becca's.
Ooh,
He just lit somebody. I know. That's why I was like, damn.
I gotta call my neighbor. Sorry, we're being nosy. Babe, come entertain. Yeah, come entertain. I'm gonna be nosy. Sorry, Yorga. We don't get much excitement anymore.
Yeah, man.
No, I know.
Sorry, y'all. Yeah, we live out here in the middle of the friggin' woods, man. So friggin' when stuff like this happens, man, it's like HBO, but it's like pay-per-view. But you can't rewind it. Like you have to watch it live. Because if you miss it, you get somebody of what they heard or what they saw. Some of these people, you really can't believe the shit out of them. You gotta see it for yourself.
Are you hearing the music that goes, bad boys, what you gonna do?
Yeah,
What you gonna do when they come for you?
He shits a ton.
Yeah, Mastiffs are very, very large dogs, man.
They're
I think they're the biggest dog there is, I think.
No, Topsfield, we don't have the golf cart yet, but I do want to get a golf cart, man. Even though, because in the area we live, it's like the homeowners associate, HMO or whatever. It's like one of the rules is like can't have any golf carts and four wheelers or nothing like that. But motherfuckers ride their four wheelers up and down the roads all the fucking time and shit. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to get a golf cart. And then I can strap my kayak on a golf cart. And I don't have to take my fucking car all the way down there all the time.
That's a great idea.
Hell yeah, it is. It's a fucking fantastic idea.
Man, look, Jeremy, I got this friend, and I've known him for forever. And he's always been like Inspector Gadget. I mean, everything he's ever done, he goes way overboard on. I lived with him. One of those guys I've lived with a couple of times, you know, roommates. He got into duck hunting. I come home from work. There's nothing but duck decoys all up in the living room and guns and stuff. Anyways, I haven't talked to this guy in a while, and he got into kayaking, and he was asking me to go kayaking with him and do some fishing up on Pocahontas State Park. I was like, yeah, man, I'll come. And I said, send me some pictures. Sends me these pictures of his kayak, man. It's got like 2 different depth finders on it, man. I mean, 2 different screens. He's got like everything. This looks like it was built by the U.S. Navy or something. I mean, this thing has got like everything in the world on it, you could put on a kayak. I'm surprised it doesn't sink with his big ass in there.
I want one of those fish finders to put on my kayak.
Man, he's got two of them on there. He's got one up front and one back where he sits, you know.
I want two. Well, I don't want two. I want one, though. I want one.
Yeah, one is all you need, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
I just need one. But
he goes overboard with everything, man. Like I said, he's like Inspector Gadget, man. I just thought it was hilarious.
I fucking love my kayak. Like, I'm always trying to fucking see how I can upgrade it somehow. Like, I'm gonna get like two handles. They make like plastic handles that you can screw into your kayak so you can pick it up and shit like that. But I'm gonna buy like two, or I think I need 4 of them. I'm gonna put 2 on one side and 2 on the other side so I can fucking pick this shit up like that, you know, sideways and put it on top and everything. Oh, Tony, you just lost electricity? Oh, shit.
Yeah, he said he was having a bad storm right now, and the dog was in his lap.
Yeah, I know. Oh, fuck.
We don't have storms in England. Come on, man.
Well, it's at Rob's property, like I said. So I called Rob to say, hey, your property.
That does suck. I lost my electricity last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost electricity in about 2.5 weeks.
Well, the power flickers every now and then. You know, our power will jump. But, like, losing it, like, storm-wise, we haven't lost anything. Hey,
man, whatever happened with those guys that, and I never heard anything else about this. The people that attacked that power station down there?
Nobody knows. Nobody fucking knows.
Oh, here in Moore County?
Yeah, here in Moore County, nobody knows.
No, they actually have, he doesn't know. They have 3 people that they're investigating right now.
Yeah, but they've been investigating it for how long?
Yeah.
Daniel, have a great night. Thank you for popping in and saying hello to us. It's good to talk to you. Good to see you again. Love you, brother. Stay safe, and we'll see you around.
Well, what gets me, and see you later, Daniel. But what gets me is, okay, there's an investigation going on and everything, but why does the news just push that whole story, you know, out of the limelight? You know, because that's a big story, man.
There's a lot of other bigger stories that's going on that they push out of the limelight too. That, you know, when you're getting false information, like let's say the Maui fires.
I still don't know what happened.
Let's say yesterday over South Carolina, a fucking F-15 jet was fucking lost, and now they're starting to find
I'm going to correct you. That was an F-35.
Oh, I'm sorry, F-35. That's right.
Top of the line, $100 million airplane,
isn't it? It's like a million dollar.
And it also has this. It also has a vertical, F-35.
Right. I'm sorry, not F-15, F-35. Thank you, Yorga, for
$100 million airplane.
Yeah,
and
big
you don't know.
million.
How do they not know where it is?
But not only that, but the pilot ejects out, and then they can't find it because the transponder is turned off. Why the fuck was the transponder turned off? The transponder I don't know anything. I'm not a fucking airport or you know, a pilot. I don't know a whole shitload about fucking planes and everything. But I do know that like all planes have transponders and fucking signals, so they know. That's why air traffic control can say, no, you can't fucking land yet. You got to wait till this motherfucker comes through.
There's a little thing called GPS.
You know, every fucking plane has it, and they're all you know, so what the fuck, you know?
They don't know where it is. They say they don't know where it is. I think that's a load of crap, too.
Oh, no, I think there's...
They said if you find it, here's a phone number. You can call us. 1-800, I found your flipping airplane. Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if I...
You know a guy, it's over 20 years ago, was an A-10 pilot, the Thunderbolt. And he went rogue out of like Colorado or somewhere like that, and just, I don't know if he was having problems with his wife or whatnot, ended up crashing into the mountains. They couldn't find that plane for like a month, I think, something like that.
But yeah, you're right, Topspin. For $100 million, that motherfucker should fucking, you know, have everything on it, you know.
I believe it does. It's got everything.
You know. I mean,
and then I heard a report that they said it kept flying in autopilot.
Yeah.
So.
And then the pilot ejects out, but now we don't know where the fucking thing. What the fuck did he eject out? I don't know. But
I don't even know
think it's
if
a
I don't even know if he.
distraction.
They said it happened over Charleston, but I don't even know if he landed on land or if he landed in the water. I'm talking about the pilot.
Yeah, I know.
None of that stuff is, they're like, well, we don't know where it is.
But here's the fucking funny thing. If they knew the pilot ejected out of the fucking plane and they can't find the pilot, how did they fucking not know where the fucking plane is?
I don't know. I mean, they did find the pilot, but
I mean, shit. Sixth graders have questions like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, well, wait a minute. Okay, the transponder wasn't off, but you guys know that the pilot ejected. How did you know the pilot ejected?
It sounds like.
Oh, it told you that the pilot ejected on the computer. Okay, well, where did it tell you that he ejected over? Oh, you don't know. Okay. All right.
It sounds like just like you're going to school and the teacher goes, Jeremy, where's your homework? My dog ate it. It's okay. All right. Screw it. Your dog ate your homework. We don't know,
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. All right.
Yeah. Never mind.
Okay. No problem.
And this story will go away just like that power station story we talked about. It will go away just like that.
Hunter Biden, why were you smoking crack and doing all this other stuff? What? I didn't know I couldn't do that. Okay, no problem. All right. Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Go on.
It's good enough. He didn't know couldn't do that.
$100 million.
The funny thing too is I was thinking, because I seen this something that I don't know if it's true or not. I think it's fucking weird though. But it was a short little like TikTok video. Okay. And like I said, please, y'all can check up on me on this or whatever, but It was a TikTok video. And it said that, and it had pictures of fucking these Mexican workers, I guess. And the Mexican worker said that Mexico is now paying to build the wall or put a wall back up now or whatever. Now listen to me here. And like I said, this sounds real fucking crazy, but he said that Mexico is trying to keep out all the illegal immigrants that crossed over here. They're trying to keep them into here with the wall for when the dollar collapses. So wrap your head around that one.
It could be true. Sorry.
Wait, Mayor says yes, Mexico is building the wall. And the guy even said Mexico is paying for the wall to be built. And he said the reason why is all the illegals that has jumped over there, they want to put the wall up so they can't come back when the American dollar collapses. And that's what the Mexican builder said.
I did, Tops, man.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing. You remember Trump said, we're going to build a wall and Mexico's going to pay for it. Hey, well, look at this. Mexico's paying for the wall to go up.
Yeah, but you want to know a funny thing about the whole fucking wall thing too? Is way back then when good Trump was trying to build the wall for only $5 billion. We didn't have the money for that, but we got $3 trillion to give to fucking Ukraine.
Trillion with a T.
Yeah, I didn't say billion. I said trillion.
Trillion. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like fucking The Rock and fucking Oprah, Oprah's worth $3.5 billion and The Rock is worth $800 million. Let's just say $1 billion. Yeah, $200 million is a lot of money, but hey, in a roundabout way. So between them, let's just say roundabout figure, both of their networks are $4.5 billion, but yet they're sitting there trying to ask you and me and y'all that can barely pay your fucking rent and put food on the table and keep your lights on and your internet going and gas in your car and your car note and your fucking also your freaking mortgage. But they want you to give you money to help them out. The people of Maui. Why? Their elite rich asses could easily fucking build that shit back over and not even touch a fraction of their net worth. And not only that, that fucking bitch had bought 2,000 acres of Maui. Why don't you, back in the fucking 90s and everything, it was you get in a car and you get in a car and you get in a car. How about it's, you get an acre of land and you get an acre of land and you get an acre of land.
Just think about if you had, and I can only imagine, if I had a house in Maui, the lot would probably be maybe a quarter of an acre, if not smaller, probably smaller than that.
Yeah.
And the house is going to be over $1 million. I mean, it's going to be. And it burns down. Everybody's house burns down. And then the government says, we're going to give you $700. It's like, why don't you just kick me in the balls, man? Let's just get it over with, man.
Here's another thing too that I've learned about that is some of the residents that owned that land or whatever that is burnt and charred to a crisp was in their family generations and generations and generations and generations, which means
I can see that
they don't have a deed to the land. So what does that mean? That means that the state and government can come right in and wipe it right out from underneath you because it's been passed down for generation and generation and generation and generation.
I didn't know that. That's not right.
Yeah. That's kind of fucked up. How the fuck did, all that shit? Oh, yeah. And did you also hear, too, that Oprah hired a private fucking firefighting team to keep her shit safe?
No.
Yeah, that's
coming out, too. I almost don't blame her. She's got that much money. I don't really freaking blame her for doing that shit. But don't do all this other dumb shit, asking other people to
donate money.
Donate money, yeah.
When you can fucking... But no.
Oh, there is one thing I forgot. I told you I've been doing nothing, but I did something a couple weeks ago that was kind of interesting. You've seen the movie Napoleon Dynamite, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. Well, they did this thing here in Richmond in this theater. It was Napoleon Dynamite Live. And so they were going to play the movie, and then the guy who played Napoleon Dynamite, his name is John Heder. And then the guy who played Pedro was there, and the guy who played Uncle Rico was there. You know these characters I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've got this friend. She's female. We're just friends. There ain't none. We talk every day. And he told me about it. I'm like, well, let's go, man. And she.
Dude, hold on 1 second though.
What are you whispering about?
I'm talking to Christina.
Move, that's my spot.
So anyway, we go, and it was all right. But I mean, it was highly expensive. You're talking about, going to the grocery store, this thing, and we had nosebleed seats, right? I mean, it's like you had to climb a mountain to get to our seats, and that was fine. I'm okay with that, But it ended up being, how much was it? It ended up being over $100 just for the seats. And if I bought a water in there, the water was $4. Yeah. And I mean, it was just like, holy shit, So we sit through the whole movie, and I've got to look through this cage-like thing. It was the railing, looked like a cage, So I'm paid all this money. I'm looking through this cage, to see the damn movie I've seen 100 times. And the crowd is being goofy. They're all, whooping and hollering and, clapping and stuff. It's just the movie. And then when the movie ended, the three guys came out and they took questions and did different things. And it just kind of sucked, man. I mean, I ended up leaving before it was even over. But somebody here in the chat was saying that something about homelessness is the real problem. And I've got this girl with me. And we've got to walk back in downtown Richmond back to get to where I parked my car. And every bench, and Richmond isn't that bad with like some cities like Baltimore, there's like tarps and stuff everywhere. Right. And everybody's, it ain't like that. But every bench there was somebody curled up sleeping on the bench. It's just like the saddest shit you ever seen in your life. I told her, I said, get on this side of me. Don't get on the side of the bench because we don't know what this person's going to do. You know, and I'm just like, man, I never want to go into Richmond again, man. I just don't want to. It's a shithole, man. It really is.
Yeah, it sucks that it's a shithole.
Are you gonna say it?
No, I'm getting ready to get off because it's 11:30. Why?
Because Becca just asked if I can go talk to her daughter.
Well,
Her daughter's hysterical.
all right. Well, you can go and
Will you
talk.
stay on for a little bit?
I can if you want me to.
Well, I'm only gonna. Let me tell her I can go for 10 minutes.
All right, look, guys. It's like
You're
11:30.
staying awake? Or are you going to bed?
No, but I'm gonna get off. I'm not going to bed right now, but I'm gonna get off right quick because it's 11:30 and I got to get ready and wind down. You know what I'm saying? But I know I love talking to Yorga. But what? Okay, look. Thursday I work at 11:30. You know, I have the afternoon shift, so I can do another live tomorrow night. All right, cool. Does that sound good, Yorga?
It sounds good to me, but tell her to get off your ass.
What do you say to me?
Quit talking around, man.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Well, all right. Look, guys, I'm not gonna go to bed. All right, guys. Look, I love y'all. Look at see, there's carbon eyes.
Man, you got some serious eye shine right behind you right now,
that's
man.
Flint. That's
I
Flint.
know it's
guys.
cool as crap though, because all you can see is the eyeballs, man. It's
That-
neat.
that-
Looks like a Bigfoot sighting.
That was Flint on this side, and that's carbon right there. That's
Okay.
the chair right there. That's carbon.
Yeah, that was cool.
And then Flint was over here. But yeah.
Anyway, all right, man.
Good night, guys. I love y'all. Be sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. And with that being said, the only thing else left I got to say is bye.